Hello everyone, this is General and welcome back to another Let's Play Shogun 2 Total War. So, we are now continuing our conquest of the Chosun Dynasty. So off screen I did do a little bit of upgrading and grabbing and moving some fleets so we can get these guys moving along. Actually, in fact, I actually forgot to move this fleet out so that we can send in reinforcements. Alright, so here we're gonna actually fight the army led by Na Chi Juk. We'll have to fight this one on the battlefield. It seems like they have superior archers in every way. It is truly regrettable that a person would treat a man who is valuable to him well and a man who is worthless to him poorly. Hojo Shigetoki. It is quite regrettable. So Takayama Muneyori will lead the charge against this army led by Na Chi Juk, and this is going to be primarily a Ashigaru army with some cavalry support, and their archers, man, are ridiculously deadly. I mean, my best archer is only 46 accuracy, and that's not very good compared to their 60. That's freaking crazy. So hopefully we can make it out of this one alive. We do have similar numbers, I believe. And group 4, group 5, Takayama leading the charge. So our first relatively even battle. And the Chosun Dynasty is actually marching towards us. For a change. Well, this is also the first time where our army has not all been together. So we're starting to split up so that we can hold the towns that we've conquered. Lots of archers, lots of mostly militia, untrained men on their force. We also have a lot of those as well. Well, that's not true. We actually have very experienced Ashigaru units. The Korean Levy Spearmen kind of reminds me of Rome. Okay. Where will the battle take place? Most likely here. Get these guys over here. Wait, why is Unit 4 so massive? Now where are you guys going? Unit 4 is over here and they are also very confused. Unlock them as well over here. Alright. Getting everyone into position. We're about to engage the enemy very, very soon. Gonna hit them from the back first. Gonna gun for the middle over there. And our dudes are already starting to feel the heat. They're getting there. They're feeling it. So, just trying to get the men in a position to shoot, if that ever happens. Their levy spearmen have caught on to our flanking attack. Now we're gonna fall back. Need you guys to come on here to help. Our flank has succeeded. We've taken out most of their men there. Now we're gonna shoot them down with flaming arrows to keep the chaos going. Then we're gonna charge in. Yep, that chaos is still chaotic. Korean guerrillas in the back, and we'll gun for them next as they are also archer units. are those reinforcements? So we have engaged on the right flank. Send my men in to assist the main body. These guys are taking their sweet time. Cavalry unit is pretty much doing all the work as they take out the Korean guerrillas. Those archers are now defeated. Now we're gonna go for the next group of archers. Come on down, light cavalry, you're doing a mighty fine job. Their spearmen are completely oblivious. I'm gonna gun for these guys next. I think we've just been engaged with some spearmen, so I'm gonna pull my cavalry back as these guys finally get here. And I've gun for those guys, that massive blob right there. Looks like we're getting... Wow, somehow they got all the way over there. Send these guys over. I'm gonna inspire those guys that are losing decisively at this point. So Levy spearmen are chasing our cavalry unit down. So I'm gonna have them run away. And then crush those guys right there. Need these guys to go into spear formation, not spear formation, loose formation. Need you guys to keep moving in. Don't get crushed by the enemy. So we've successfully maneuvered around their spearmen. Have these guys engage over there. So my cavalry can continue to make short work of their archers. These guys are still moving in. Trying to get my spearmen to engage their spearmen to free up my cavalry from being chased. These guys are still being shot down. I have to split my cavalry, one to hit at each side. There we go. Both cavalry units are going down. How many minutes until fire? 1 minute and 26 seconds. And cavalry. Takamura! Oh wait, Takayama! Rally the fellows over.
Our general is in grave
Gonna
danger,
crush
my
these archers over here.
lord. My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Then we're gonna chase down the enemy without mercy. Alright. Archers are running away. Another quick victory for us. Now have those guys engage the spearmen. And have them shoot down those guys as they are running away. Let's see, there seems to be one last unit somewhere around here. What are they doing? Oh, Korean elite archers. Gonna need my cavalry one for this. In fact, I'm gonna need quite a bit of help over here. So these guys have been hiding in the forest. Wow, so the units look actually pretty accurate, pretty good. This is actually my first time with a close-up of the Joseon Dynasty units. Not bad, not bad. The modder did a very good job. Okay. And these guys are shooting at us. What unit is going in first? Yari Shigaru getting the brunt of it. Okay. I think they're gonna be running away soon. We'll toggle wedge formation, and then we're gonna crush them on each side. And you can watch this all in cinematic mode. Dun 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 dun! The Oda clan comes crashing through in wedge formation. The elite archers are no match for my light cavalry. And they're reinforcing Yari Ashigaru. And they are killing lots and lots of my light cavalry. Luckily, my Yari Ashigaru are here. Okay, before it becomes a slaughter of my own men, I'm gonna stop my archers from coming to help, as they would probably do way too much friendly fire. So, decisive victory. Nationalism is power, hunger, tempered by self-deception. George Orwell, author and journalist, 1903 to 1950. Very famous man. Forgot what book he wrote. 1949? Was it? Anyways, forces were relatively even. 4,000 against their 4,240. We lost 1,400 to their 3,458. So, still have a resemblance of an army remaining. 26,629. They have 782. We killed 3,415. They killed 1,325. So we only lost about 70 some odd units to friendly fire. So not bad. And we can continue our chase to take out these renegade forces. Hopefully we don't lose our light cavalry units. They are quite experienced. And they are quite awesome. So only 52 men lost. And that goes another army down. And we can recover our troops here. It is the winter. They don't like to launch an assault during the winter. This agent has just been chilling over there. Oda Nobuhide. I guess he can march a little bit north. Ah yes, the characters benefit of being in a province, which means I will probably need all of the men I need. All of the men I can muster over here. Ah, and we couldn't quite make it, so we're gonna lose some men to attrition. And I will hold off for now and end the turn here, as I don't want to overextend my forces, as it is still winter. So the Chosun dynasty is doing something, but we can't quite tell, as generally their turn doesn't take more than like 2 seconds. But since we are in deeper territory, it looks like their agents are trying to sabotage us more often. So, I'm gonna take this settlement. Should be quick and easy. Nobuhide leading the charge himself. Only 96 men lost. Mostly tiny forts, so not too much resistance. We'll just build I was gonna build that thing. Ah yes, the Buddhist temple. And upgrade everything else here. Fletchers, very good. They're gonna have a relief force come in. And send this army out to take this next settlement. Since they are within a moment's walk, we may as well take it. It is still winter, but we're just trying not to travel too far. And this is literally like going to the house next door, so hence why we are continuing our conquest. Fertile soil and lacquer ware workshops. So lots of trade buildings. And we'll exempt this place from taxes, and we'll also build a Buddhist temple here. And Takayama will come over to assist. This army still needs to recover from the heavy losses of previous battles. Resemblance of an army, you can probably send some of these guys out. Okay. Wonder if they can actually make it in there. Nice, so then we can unexempt these guys from taxes. Resistance to invaders, -5, tax burden. Oh, these guys are non-religion. Ah, yes, that would also do it. I need to leave a bigger garrison in some of these settlements. Get a Yari dojo. Can't recruit anything, but I guess I can at least add men to the garrison when we do get attacked. Same with this place. Unhappy people. Huh. Interesting. Looks like it's getting a lot worse in some of these towns. So I should probably leave like at least 10 units in each settlement. Good thing we brought a lot of dudes, but damn, it's a lot of men. So, gonna continue my march north. Need some men to garrison these settlements. Where is that army? Have them dock here. And then have to have them swap after. And then these naval fleets will have to join up and fight off that fleet that is currently in our way. So this will be a battle of the ages. Darn it. Or not so much. I don't even have good ships over here. I don't know why none of you guys were helping. Well, I have the cannon goons over here. And it looks like I'm gonna give this even battle a chance. Hopefully our third naval battle doesn't end terribly. A man whose profession is the use of arms should think and then act upon not only his fame, but also that of his descendants. And I didn't read fast enough. Darn it. Oops, I didn't actually meant to wait. I'll start deployment here. You can see that the water is very beautiful. In fact, wow, look at that water. Looks like real water. I should probably go get some water after this battle. Okay. So we have our cannon boons. I'm gonna set them here. Toyotomi is leading the charge. And not the most experienced naval commander, but this is also probably one of the only times we've had a decent navy. And that guy. Where is the general unit? There he is. And okay. Start the battle. I think we can actually hit these guys. So these are heavy Hanokson. Looks like this ship is already pretty damaged. This one, however, is not as damaged, as you can see that the walls are still intact. This one, however, looks like a fake ship. Well, I guess really broken ship. Okay, moving those ships forward. What are these guys doing? Alright, they're moving as well. Okay, now they're moving. And reinforcements will show up eventually. Maybe never. These guys all have cannons, looks like. Although I don't know where the cannons are, is the problem. We only have 2 cannon ships. So I'm gonna go for the ones that are not as broken up. Looks like they are moving towards us. And there we go, first shots have been fired. Oh, these guys are locked in formation, that's why. Gun for those guys, do a fast reload. And we'll do a fast reload over here. Take out this light Panoxon. Good cannon. It's a very impressive ship. Pew pew pew! Siege Tower Boon. Let's see, what are your advantages, Siege Tower Boon? Okay, can't read it, so I can keep on moving. I'm gonna board that ship. Board that ship here. Siege Tower Boon. Do you have cannons? Oh snap, you do! You do have cannons over here. Or these matchlocks. Board that ship. Doesn't look like any of these guys are shooting.
One of our ships is withdrawing!
Are they? But how? The battle's barely started. Oh, there you go. We've already withdrawn. And look at this awesomeness. They're boarding and ba-boom! Move on in, brothers. So the Koreans, during this war, had a superior navy, but we might actually win this. We might actually win this battle. Oh man, look at that combat. In the ocean and everything. Very good. So it looks like they're about to win that battle over there. Have them try and board that ship. Have these guys gun for that dude.
One of our ships is withdrawing!
Guess we'll shoot for that guy. That's a bad idea, I'm gonna go for that guy over there. Toyotomi is grabbing this light ship here. We're gonna do that.
Is under threat, my lord! He's too important to lose!
Gonna board those ships. And we're gonna quickly sail faster. Oh, the general unit is in trouble. Okay, looks like we are winning this encounter on the heavy boon. On the heavy Panoxon. And these guys are routing.
Our general is under threat, my lord! He's too important to lose!
That's impressive. So, ships are routing. Come on, cannon boons, win this battle for us. Fast reload. They're coming. You can see the inside of this ship. People are loading it up, loading up the cannons, getting ready. They look like pirates. That ship got destroyed. I'll go for the next one. And this guy is shaken. Trying to board this ship. Lots of dead men. Akechi is coming to the rescue. The Diotake Bune. We're coming to the rescue. Gonna do a war cry, scare them off a little bit. As we board their two ships. Oh man, most of these dudes are dead. Hardly tell, considering that they're all blue. Come on, boys. They got hooked, but they just can't land. And we're gonna shoot these guys down. And try and board this ship here. Get my reinforcements over here. Well, looks like two ships are coming to our side. Man, these ships are tough. Do a quick reload, maybe shoot this one down. One cannon. Come on, second cannon. Fire!
One of our ships is withdrawing!
Routing, routing, routing. All the ships are routing. Whoa. Alright, time to maintain some distance. Fire! To maneuver my cannon booms. What? No. You kidding me? Oh jeez, the worst. Encourage the fleet. Those guys are running away. We can't seem to get this guy off. In fact, we can't do anything. What is going on? Repair the ship. 3 minutes left. Still can't shoot. I mean, clearly, these guys are not going to be winning. Why? Gotta disengage. Shoot it down. You have 1 minute to shoot this damn thing down. No! Why didn't you shoot? Battle is terrible. And so we lost the battle to time running out. Oh jeez. What happened? That was so bad. Oh jeez. Okay, never again will we play a naval battle in this campaign, or in this game for that matter. I just can't play that anymore. That was terrible. We captured one ship at least. I guess that's a relief. Meh. 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 Well, we need some form of redemption, so we're going to take this fleet. Oh jeez, we can't even redeem ourselves. So I guess these guys can all sit tight over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and see you next time.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.